Alright, so welcome to Solving for Unknowns, and this time we're going to be talking about subtraction equations. So remember, just like we've already talked about through a couple of lessons here on Edge Creations, is that a variable is a letter or symbol that represents a number. Same thing as we have S equals 39, or star equals 4. That whatever that letter or that symbol does, it's taking a place for a number. It's holding a spot in line, basically. So now we've already talked about addition and what we have to do every time we have an addition equation. Now let's talk about subtraction. So let's look at this scenario. That this time we have the variable on the left. Let's go ahead and let's try to again subtract to see if that's going to help us to get 87. So 87 minus 39. So far, if I'm looking at this, I cannot take 9 things away from 7 things. So let me go through and regroup. You know, I always try to regroup first before I start subtracting. Okay, now I can continue. So this is 8. 7 minus 3 is 4. So now I'm saying that Q equals 48. So now I'm going to substitute in 48 for Q. So 48 minus 39. I regroup as always first before I start subtracting if I need to. 18. 9. Oh man, that didn't work. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line. This one did not work. Now, let's continue. This time I'm going to try to add. So, let me go. Q equals 87 plus 39. You know I always like to write my variable as I go through and work out each one of my operations. 87 plus 39. 79 is 16. 161 to 110, regroup. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 126. So Q equals 126. So now I'm going to substitute 126 for Q, and then I'm going to subtract it. So 126 minus 39. Excuse me. I have to regroup. This is going to be 0. I'm going to have to regroup on from here. So this is going to be 16. And that's going to be 11. So 16, taking 9, 7, 11, taking 3, 87. So that does check. So when we have the variable on the left, we have to do the inverse operation, and we're going to have to add. Put some parentheses on there. Now, next page. This time our variable is on the right. We're going to go through, and since it's telling us to subtract, we're going to try to subtract first. So, B equals 396 minus 324. B equals, you already know how I like to do it, 396 minus 324. Okay, that's going to give me 2, 7, no regrouping is necessary. B equals 72. Alright, so now I'm going to try it. When I'm trying it, I'm checking it. So, 396, I'm going to substitute 72 in for B, minus 72. 4, 2, 3. Boom. Yeah. That one works. So far we're saying that if the variable's on the right, we need to subtract, but let's try it the other way first, just to make sure. So now we're going to add. So B equals 396 plus 324. Man, can't write today. So 324. B equals 396 plus 324. 0. Regroup. 10, 12. Regroup. 720. So if I substitute that in for B, my bigger number is on the right, so we're going to get a negative number. So that means that the variable is on the right, then we don't do an inverse operation and we still subtract. Now, here are some practice problems for you to try, and that is the end of our lesson.